Oil prices plunged on reports that the U.S. and Iran are nearing a peace deal, a development that paid off big for some traders. It happened to be negative crude oil just ahead of the news. Data flagged by the Kobayashi letter shows nearly $1 billion of crude oil short or negative positions were opened an hour before an Axios report that the U.S. and Iran were nearing a deal to end the war. The trades highlighted by market watchers online are the latest example of well-timed bets tied to developments in the war. Well, McDonald's had better than expected sales results, but did call the current environment challenging. McDonald's has been boosting its various meal deals to continue to attract customers. Investors are also looking for any signs that higher gas prices are having an effect on McDonald's sales. Peloton touted growth in equipment sales and subscription revenue is helping drive sales and profitability. After really strong sales during the pandemic, things have slowed down for Peloton. Last month, Peloton announced a deal with Spotify, making more than 1,400 Peloton classes available to Spotify premium subscribers. And GameStop CEO Ryan Cohen said in a post on X that his eBay account had been suspended. He posted an image with the text that your eBay account has been permanently suspended because of activity that we believe was putting the eBay community at risk. Among the items he had for sale were baseball cards, an unopened package of Windows 2000 software, and socks. He had made a bid to buy eBay this week, but there are questions about if GameStop can actually pay for it. It seems managers are the most vulnerable to tech layoffs in the age of AI. Managers who don't do any individual contributor work are especially vulnerable and are increasingly expected to oversee AI agents or bots. Business Insider says the trend reflects a shrinking tech world where middle managers are among the most vulnerable to cuts, while those who remain are expected to get their hands dirty, supervise more employees, and increasingly oversee AI agents. Well, Instagram will stop recommending accounts that don't post original content. Serial Instagram re-uploaders are about to get hit by the algorithm. The platform says the new content ranking guidelines are intended to boost the original content creators, and this will apply to photos and carousel posts as well. Well, more than half of Gen Zers cancel and renew streaming services just for a single title. Also, they won't purchase full-price video games. A survey from Dentsu and IG Entertainment found also that Gen Z is the most theatrical generation, with 13% more likely to attend an opening weekend of a movie. And 73% of parents say creativity will be more of an essential trait for their children compared to generations past due to the rise of AI. As AI becomes a larger part of how children learn, a survey of 2,000 parents of children ages 8 to 12, along with children in the same age range, investigated the importance of hands-on learning and creativity when machines can generate ideas in seconds. Now, the study was commissioned by Crayola and conducted by Talker Research. Lower-income consumers are compensating for higher gas prices by buying less, while those in higher income brackets haven't changed their behavior much at all. The New York Fed research shows households earning less than $40,000 a year during the March energy price spike increased gas spending by the least of all income groups. And lower-income consumers are compensating for higher gas prices by buying less, while those in the higher income brackets haven't changed their behavior much at all. Agriculture stocks are having a good week. ADM says it expects China to resume normal buying of U.S. soybeans, and Bunge recently lifted its 2026 outlook on strong biofuel demand. Meanwhile, Kraft Heinz says some of its customers are, quote, literally running out of money. The CEO says Kraft Heinz is also cutting prices on items that have grown too expensive, as well as boosting promotions and introducing smaller package sizes at lower prices. Sweetgreen is hoping to lure back cash-strapped desk workers who have grown tired of its salads with sandwiches. The chain will begin selling chicken wraps, 4 versions priced under $15 this week, marking Sweetgreen's latest effort to revive sales and shake the perception that it's gotten too expensive. The permanent menu edition comes at a time when Sweetgreen's is struggling. Its stock was down 80% last year. Well, the average woman takes 5 months to emotionally bounce back from pregnancy and 6 months to bounce back physically. And confidence is also affected. While more respondents recall having a harder time bouncing back physically, more than a third said mental recovery was more difficult, and nearly a quarter said it was equally hard either way. This was conducted by Talker Research for Intimina, and the survey found 77% of women said their body has never gone back to how it was before having a child. Well, in a time when the economy is uncertain, foreign affairs are teetering on edge and people are scrambling to make ends meet, a survey of 2,000 adults sought to uncover just how much Americans are willing to pay for peace of mind. According to the results, those polled have an average household income of about $79,000 a year, yet they'd be willing to shovel out nearly three-quarters of that, about $57,000, for security and serenity. That's according to Dr. Jenny Martin, a founder of Gemstone Wellness. And she says this high price tag might have more to do with an actual need for security than a desire to avoid the unexpected. From the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King. Here's to your health.